Hello, a very good evening. Another chilly, interesting, buoyant, sunshine evening at the Bakau Mini Stadium. Again, beyond any other is not for losing. At the Bakau Football Park, we enter on a 26 degrees Celsius here, a battle for supremacy. Welcome to the class of the Titans. Gambia Port Authority, a historical giant with a trophy cabinet overflowing with silverware, takes on Medina United, the reigning champions, of course, of the FF Cup, and a rising force in Gambian football. Both teams are locked in a fierce battle for supremacy, and a win today could be the key to their promotion dreams. Gambia Port Authority, established back in 1973, boasts an impressive record of 6 First Division titles, 3 FF Cup, 3 Super Cup. Their team steeped in tradition and experience, and their hunger for another promotion is palpable. Medina United, founded in 2019, has already made a significant impact on Gambian football. Their FA Cup victory last season showcased their potentials and their determination to challenge the established order is evident. This is a match that promises to be a thrilling encounter, with both teams eager to prove their point and go back to where they belong. It is an interesting day of Gambian second division football as far as the second division title is concerned. On goal for Medina, of course, Medina have just one changes to the game last week with Gafar Jan making one change with Mustafa Jaju stepping in for Selu Ujalo. Omar Keita, the brilliant showstopper, anchors the background with his unwavering confidence and instinctive reflexes. Landing Jata, the energetic right back, will be looking to unleash his trademark burst down the flank, while Boba El Jaita, the young left back, making a name for himself, bring a fresh dynamism to the defense. The heavy defense is anchored by the formidable duo of Abdullahi Conte, a master of the ball, and a strong and agile Lamin Sise. Their partnership is the bedrock of Medina's defensive solidity. Sidi Keita, back from injury and first of a man of the match performance, leads the midfield alongside the tenacious Ara Majata, who has a knack of finding the back of the net with thunderous headers. And with Mustafa Jaju joining them, Medina's midfield is brimming with creativity and attacking talents. Up front, the ever-dangerous Dominic Boasi, Medina's MVP last season, will be looking to torment defenders with his dazzling footwork and unpredictable runs. He is joined by the pacey and enterprising Abdul Jaju, and Modou Sadio entrusted the responsibility of finding the back of the net. GPA 30 points, Medina 30 points, Elite 30 points, goal difference separating 3 teams, and there is only one objective, nothing less, 3 points, and going to the top of the second division table. Promotion is what both teams are looking for. Well, it is not a dream far-fetched for both teams, but it is a dream demanding, a dream that will want both teams fighting to the very end. Well, GPA have Samba Suara on goal, Alaji Kamara 44. They have, of course, Omale Sengorada on their goal with Abdul Korja number 3, and Sumana Juara 2, John Jaju 25, Umar Sonko 20, Julaba Swan 13 is their captain, Abdullah Jata is 28, Umar Jom 4, of course their talisman and their go-to man in difficult situation. Khalifa Jallo 17, Umar Jallo 14, and Suleiman Fall 11 completes their lineup. There is a minimal margin for error now as the central referee set to start the game for us on a chilly, dazzling sunshine evening at the Bakau Football Park. From where we're sitting, GPA on home, starting from left to right, while Medina from right to left. As Landing Jata, having his feet on the ball, looks to connect Abdul Jaju, but that was a bit of a heavy pass, and it is out for a throw for GPA. And they are all blue today with some white strips to it, while Medina on orange and black socks with some white or black strips to the jersey. Well, first goal will be quite important. It's going to be a goal of enormous importance. 6 First Division titles to their name is not an easy feat, Gambia Port Authority. And they are the 3rd most successful team in the Gambia as far as trophy honors is concerned, behind Walidan and Real de Banjul. So they are historic giant as far as the Gambia's football is concerned, and of course so much more. And the GPA, of course, won their first title back in 1975. And a year later, they appeared at the African Cup Winners' Cup in 1976 and challenged RS Kadiogo of Upper Volta, a nation now named in Burkina Faso. In 1983, they made their first continental championship appearance and lost to Dakar ASC Giraffe. So, very strong history. You can spend an entire night reading their story as far as the archives are concerned. But they go along. Abdullah Conte had a touch to it, and Lame Sisa will complete the clearance. The ball played in the center circle. Mustafa Jaju jumps, nothing to the center referee. Sidi Keita guards his ball and wins a free kick for Medina. In his very own territory to be taken by Abdullah Conte. Conte has Bouba El Jaiti and Lyman Sisa alongside, with Sidi Keita locking that DM role today. He won the man of the match last game after recovering fully following a growing injury. Made his 4 starts in weeks, and that was a fantastic display. So Ports building from their very own territory, switching play to their right of fullback, their number 2, who is Ansumana Juara, who failed to have a better touch in that. Adama Jata now controls, who is giving the box-to-box role today in that middle of the park. Boasi challenging with Juara there, and Kor will clear his line. Jom now wants it, and Jom gets it, looks for Suleiman Fall. Jom, but Bouba El Jete was there, watchful of the action, and Omar Keita will come off his line now to Gada, but opts to clear his line. Juara now coming in for GPA, sending in a first-time delivery to the far post. Great first-time control. Blandi Jata was there. Bouba El Jete too is. The ball still not fully cleared, and GPA into Medina's very own territory, and that is a free kick for GPA against Abdullah Conte in a very good position. One of their strengths is on dead ball situation. They are beaming with confidence at the moment. Got the better of Ouagadougou by 4-1 in their last encounter. Got the better of Latrikunda a week before that, also on a staggering scoreline. So they are the most informed team as far as the country's second division is concerned. They are scoring goals so far, making goal scoring look easy. In a league, it is very difficult. Medina, on the other hand, have one of the strongest defense in the country's second division. So it is a team that is so very good at scoring, and a team that is very difficult to score. Where it will go remains to be seen. But one thing is apparent, it's going to be a fierce contest. So a free kick in a very good position. Abdul Jaju and Mustafa Jaju ought to go out and wait for a dead ball situation. And this, Omar Keita leading his barrier. The whistle is gone from the central referee. Foul text, but Omar Keita was watchful on the ball and manages to have a tip to it. 4 minutes on the clock, still goalless. Landing Jata wants it and gets it. Looks for Abdul Jaju on the deep right of the field, but Ports number 17 in Khalifa Jallo classes line and out for a Medina throw. Landing test quickly, looks for Mustafa Jaju, who is recovered from a brief illness after missing the last game against Walida at the Birkama Boxbar Mini Stadium. And that was a good pass. Bouba El Jaite, he opted to go with his weaker foot, and Malik Senghor was there to Gada, and Gada's with Poish. Kor wanted a quick restart, but Senghor telling him to take a bit of time to have a better restart, as he has his number 17 next to him, who is Khalifa Jallo. But Senghor looking to go long. He does go long. Midway through the center half, Adama Jata there jumps and wins that first-time header, but Abdul Jaju could not keep it in play, and Khalifa Jallo watched it all the way out for a GPA throw inside their very own territory. Keita leading the communication from his goal mouth as GPA sending it long. Lyman Cisse looks for Sidi Keita. Keita to landing Jata. Jata to Adama Jata, who scored 2 goals on this very own ground this season. First against Latrikunda, another against Kanifing, all via headers. So it's a ground he knows very well. Job, Sidi Keita nearly did well there, but again another free kick for GPA. Suleiman Fall did have a very wicked delivery a few minutes ago, but Omar Keita was equal to it as he wanted to keep him off guard, rounding the ball off the barrier. But Keita was at the right place at the right time to gather with Poish. Here comes a free kick for GPA again. a bit farther than the last one, but still in a very good position for a goal taker. Juara and Sumana behind that. So to Kor, but Kor making way. Of course, hands picking their spots. The brain thinking. Omar Keita on his goal mark. Another long one. Straight to Omar Keita. A bouncing ball, very difficult for any net miner in the wall, but Keita does well to stand next to it. Mustafa Jaju does well to dominate Boasi. Boasi tried getting it back to Bubayel Jaite, but could not, and Sidi Keita was there. Does well from a defensive third. Jaite Buba to Sidi Keita. Great turn from Keita. Looks for Mustafa Jaju. Medina doing way to escape that close space. Adam Ajada turning. And that is a good call from the central referee. And a free kick for Medina. Adam did have a very good first turn, but he was moved by GP's player, hence losing balance, hence to a free kick for Medina, which is to be taken by Abdullah Conte, one of the best ball playing centre half in the league. 8 minutes on the clock. A battle for supremacy. First pass to Dominic Boasi. Call stand firm. Sidi Keita wanted to bring it back quickly. Juara coming in. Goes long. Lamin Sise clear his line. Looks for the run of Modou Sadio, but this will go all the way to Malik Senghor, who again handled with poise for GPA. Call next to him. Abdul Qadir number 3, so to his captain in Jilaba Swane just next to him too. Assist number 17, Khalifa Jallo to alongside. It looks to be a back 3 for GPA. Foul. Abdullah Conte was there. Foul manager tiptoe passes marker. Juara on a first time delivery to the far post. In Ansumana Juara, but his target wasn't met, and that's out for a Medina goal kick. Goal kick to be taken by Omar Keita, the goalie who guided Medina to the FF Cup crown last season, safe on lottery against Wabanjul, against Birkama, against TMT, against Hearts, and Medina were crowned champions of the FF Cup for the first time of asking. 9 on 6 years since its establishment. Not even the CEO, not even the president could have envisaged this success. This is a young team located at the airport complex, turning doubters to believers, winning teams with poise, and coming for the very second time. Very beautifully structured, very hungry young boys too. And last night, the lads spent the night at the complex, had enough rest, enough support from the management and from everyone. Marjo for GPA. Skipping passes marker, but Sidi Keita does well to close down the space. Mustafa Jajo intercepts. Dominic Boasi wants it. Now running to the attacking tower. Looks for Modou Sadio, who wanted to backheel it to Mustafa Jajo, but Juara was at the right place at the right time. Jom now coming in again. Juara wants it and gets it. Try to send in a true pass to Jom, who is now trying to turn, but Sidi Keita does well to intercept. Abdul Kaur now. The game is now bringing with tempo. It's played on a very high tempo. Here comes their 20. Inuma Sonko goes long. Abdullah Conte does well. Adam Ajada too does well. Sidi Keita switching play to Boasi, but Kaur standing firm in Abdul for GPA. That was a great, wonderful first touch from Abdullah Jata, but Adam Ajata does well. Great pass from Sidi Keita to Abdul Jaju, but it was not the greatest of passes, and that's all for a GPA throw to be taken by the 17 in Khalifa Jallo on the deep left of the field. Juara does well. Ball around the center circle. Sidi Keita picking on the loose balls. Was looking for the run of Modou Sadio, but Juara miscued that, and Modou Sadio now running into space. Was trying to send in a delivery, but it was intercepted by Khalifa Jallo on his way. Out for a Medina throw that was taken quickly by Modou Sadio to Lanik Jata, back to Modou Sadio, who is sending in a beautiful delivery into the penalty area. Mustafa Jaju jumps, had a good touch to it. Boasi now at the far post, tiptoeing passes marker. Defender standing firm. Boasi still having a foot to it. Bubayel Jate read that situation well and manages to have a touch But that is out for a GPA throw. Abdullah Conte urging him to come back. Coming back he has to do. Call Abdul for GPA to take the resulting throw ball. As we have a little over 11 minutes played at the Bakau football field. The GFF second division fierce battle. 30 points both teams are. Goal difference separated the two as GPA have a superior goal difference. Scoring 4 in the past game, scoring 3 before that, scoring 2 before that too. Which means they have 9 goals in 3 games in their past 3 games GPA. Medina got the better of the country's most successful team last week by 2 goals to nil at the Birkama Box by Mini Stadium. First goal in the 90th minute and the other in the 92nd. So they are a team. Medina know how to leave it late sometimes and know how to win ugly too. But that's what champions do. Champions don't back down and champions fight to the very end too. Mustafa Jaju is down. He recovered last week. Mustafa Jaju is down. And of course, if going away will not be the best of news. And he's an important figure as far as this Medina team is concerned. GPA. And then Jara watch it out for a goal kick. And Medina's goal kick of course to be taken by Omar Keita as he has Abdullah Conte and Lamin Sisa alongside. This is a tactical game, a tactical battle. Boasi Abdul Jajo, Modu Sajo all in there. Mustafa Jaju into the attacking midfield position. Selu Jalo dropping to the bench. Adama Jata is one to watch on. As he has Medina won 1-0 in this ground in both of the last 2 games. And both goals scored by Adama Jata, who wanted to connect Modu Sajo there. But that was intercepted on his way by GPA. Here they're coming now. Foul Sleman there, number 11. Twisting Anthony. Looks Omar Job there. Go to man. Job back to Foul Sleman. But Sidi Keita does well. Wanted to keep the ball in play. Could not keep it in play. And Ansumana Juara will take the resulting throw for GPA.
Don't worry. Back. Don't worry,
Sumana Juara. Dubail Jet declaring his line. And the skipper in Julaba Swane heading it back. All the way to Sengor. It bounced before him. And it is in a tight situation usually when the ball bounces. And the goalkeeper in the world sometimes struggle in those situations. So Malik Sengor, Gafalu Jalfa Medina is not around today. As he's on the CAF B diploma coaching course at the football hotel in Oliundum. He did miss the last game too, but his assistant Usman Cham and Abu Salah are there to do the work when they need be. Here comes that 25, John Jaju. Intercepted on his way. Abdul Jaju does well to keep it in play. Modu Sajo on the deep right of the field. Abdul Jaju now with the attacking third. Here comes the break for Medina. Sajo going for a delivery. Mustafa Jaju at the near post. That was beautifully saved by Malik Sengor there. But a beautiful and a golden opportunity. He only had the net mind of the bid, and net mind that does justice to that. Job. Suleiman Fall now coming in. Omar Keita was out. Was left in a no man's land, and that's out for a GPA corner. But that was a golden opportunity. A wonderful delivery from Modu Sajo. And Jaju could not beat the keeper. Visible frustration there. As you could see him kicking there. But time to find the next one. But what a delivery. And great movement there. But here comes the corner for GPA. As they also did have a wonderful break. Medina for a moment after losing the chance slept off. And GPA now have a corner. Koro to touch the ball. The tall lanky defender for GPA. Abu Salah also guiding the defensive third for Medina. This is a situation the backroom staff for Medina told them they could be a bit deadly on. That they are taller, that they are bigger, justifiably so in size. Medina is of course one of the youngest team in the division by age and by size. But they are young lions. Abdullah Conte and Lamis is a boy battle for that ball. And well, one of them did touch it. Who remains to be seen. But that was that hunger of winning it. Conte and Cisse, one of the strongest defensive partnership in the land. And they have all the text to guide any back line as far as the country's division is concerned. Advantage Medina to be taken by Cisse. Best chance in the game fall to Mustafa Jaji's foot, but he could not make it count. GPA also sending another dangerous counter attack with Suleiman Fall was locking, Umar Keda too was locking, but he manages to hit Abdullah Conte on his way out for a goal kick. Corner there. Landon Jata for a moment looked to lack concentration. Out for a GPA throw to be taken by their 17 and Khalifa Jallo. On the deep left of the field, with a little over 17 minutes on the clock, Jata looks for Adama and a Medina free kick midway through the line. So Landon Jata to take, or leaving it for Lamin Cisse there. Ramos they call him, justifiably so. An agile, physical centre half. Modusajo, Dominic Boasi and Abdul Jaju in the attacking third. Long one into GPS territory. Jaju jumps. And that is a Medina free kick. Medina free kick. In a very good position. Sidi Keita is interested. The referee felt GPS defender put his arms around Abdul Jaju, helping him to jump higher. That in any way is a free kick. And in a very good position to be taken by Sidi Keita.
Abdullah.
Sidi Keita to take.
No danger. Let's just follow the ball, guys. Don't follow the ball,
Communication there. Keita takes. Long delivery. Abdullah Conte jumps. But the whistle was up for offside. And free kick for GPA. But what a wonderful delivery again. But Abdullah Conte was in an offside position. GPA have a very strong physical presence, and that's what the head coach reminding them. Malik Senghor to take. Their goalie, their left-footed goalie. He goes long. Adama Jata jumps, had a touch on it, but it was not the best of touches. Abdullah Jata wants it brought down, free kick for GPA inside Medina's territory to be taken by Khalifa Jallo, or leaving it for their skipper in Julaba Suwane. Abdullah Conte and Lamin Cisse leading that communication from the back. Long delivery onto the deep left of the field. Landon Jata was watchful of that action. Nothing said the central referee. Mustafa Jaju's company passes marker. All of them are down. 14 for GPA in Omar Jallo. And Landon Jata for Medina. As the officials running into the fray. Jata down. In a very hot and chilly sunshine evening at the Bakau football field.
Hey, stop! No.
Ramadan football. So there's a loose ball. It was not a free kick. The foul wasn't given. And Lamin sees the restart play for Medina. Going all the way back to Omar Keita. Keita with his weaker foot. Omar Job was there but couldn't have a control to it. Sisse now spreading play to Abdul Jaju. Jaju controls. Was crowded there by too many bodies and GPA does well to recover the ball. Suleiman falls into the penalty area. All the way to Ansumana Juara who bringing the ball back in play. But Keita watched it well and guarded with poise there. And he goes long this time. Looks for the run of Modu Sajo. But it was a heavy pass. And that is out for a GPA throw. To be taken by Abdul Kor. Then number 3. Juara next to him. So to John Judge, the number 25. He's opting to go all the way onto Suleiman Fall. Fall had a touch to it. Ablai Jada 2. So to Umar Job. Job. Juara now on the deep right of the field. Bubail Jada does well to intercept. As he was in a position under defensive third. Long one into the penalty area. Great first time control by John Jaju, the tall lanky John, the number 25. Jump to Suleiman Fall. Fall looking for Ansumana Juara. Great delivery to the far post. Onto the deep left of the field. Here comes the 14 in Omar Jallo. Also bringing the ball back in play. Jaju had a head to it. But that is out for a Medina goal kick. Still goalless. Mustafa Chance is the only real opportunity in the game so far, forcing Malik Senghor to a very good save. And this is a game that both teams understand that if you cannot have 3, then at least have 1. You cannot lose it all. That must have been the instruction from both coaches. We can't lose it all. If you can have 3, we have 1, at least in the back. Especially considering the standing in the division. Long delivery. Lamin Sisse does well, heading it to landing Jata. Jata looks for the run of Mustafa Jaju. Jaju delivering to the penalty area. Maurice Sajo there looks for Dominic Boissy. Malik Senghor was again equal to it, but another wonderful break from Medina. 2 shot on target. 2 brilliant saves from Senghor. This time on the weaker foot of Dominic Boissy. Wanted to keep the keeper off guard. Keita jumps. Sisse bringing the ball back to play. So to Jaju. Keita. GPA believe that he touched the Keita on his hands. But Lamin Sisse is giving a free kick for Medina. As Jom impeded on his way. And Jaju recovering. Lamin Sisse and Abdullah Conte leading that communication charge from the back. Keita placing the ball to his liking. Looks for Lamin Sisse. A bit of a heavy pass. Looks for the run of landing Jata. The right full back for excellence. Modu Sajo to Adama Jata. Jata spreading play, looking for Dominic Boissy. Juara having a first time touch. And a great defensive duty there by Jula Baswane, leading by example. And heading it back with points to his goalie Senghor, who looks for Abdul Kor. Kor going long. Shidi Keita jumps. Won that header. Adama Jata completing the clearance. Kor heading it down to Juara, to Jaju. Or the 20 rather in Omar Sonko, who is twisting and turning, looks for Jaju. Abdul Jaju intercepts. Modu Adama Jata too is interested. Jata looks for Dominic Boissy. Great first touch from Boissy. Wanted to connect Modu Sajo, but Abdul Kor standing firm. Kor looks for Juara. Juara for GPA to Jaju. Jaju controls, twisting and turning around the center circle. Looking for Omar Job. Great build up there from Job. Looks for Omar Jallo. Jallo on the far post. Landing Jata crossing him down. Back to Omar Job around the edge of the box. With the speaker foot. Omar Keita didn't have to it. But GPA up on the scoring from their go-to man in Omar Job, and 1-0 the lead at the Bakau Mini Stadium. That is a poor goal to concede by any means. It's a goal out of nothing. And 1-0, the Ferry Boys lead. At the moment, going to 33 points. Medina now have mountain to climb if that will go home with only 3 points. But not the mountain though. If the target is one, because a goal from the Medina faithfuls will cancel the deficit. But Omar Job the scorer. And GPA lead 1-0. With 26 minutes on the clock. Heading to 27 now. The goal registered as in 26. Morris Sajari starting play for Medina. Looks for CD Keita. Keita switching play to Landin Jata. And that is out for a GPA throw. Deep left of the field.
So fast. You got him in 6 feet, so fast. You got him in 6 feet. Just move there, don't worry.
Throw for Medina to be taken by Landing Jata. Jata goes long. Adama Jata, the ball was won there by GPS attacking midfielder, switching play now to Juara. A bit of a heavy pass. Juara working that ball out for a throw for Medina. Juara there. And Sumana Juara claimed there was infringement there. Jete. Looking for Dominic Boise. And a Medina free kick. Not far from the center circle. To be taken by Buba El Jaite. Of course, giving the ball a kiss. Perhaps a kiss for glory. And a kiss of luck. Jaite have some tall, lanky players in the penalty area to connect. Suleiman Fall on a one-man barrier. Jaite Buba on an end swinger, headed out by GPA. Here comes their 20 Abdullah Jata, going long to Suleiman Fall. Buba Jaite backpedaling, was pushed down there by Fall, and Jaite does well to Keita. Keita switching play to Boasi, who was trying to touch it down for Maurice Sajo. Ball all the way back to Senghor, who got it with poise for GPA.
Hold on. Asma, because of mine, you need to go to 11 assists. Whatever you know, just put that in your mind.
One from Senghor, Landin Jata jumps, heading it down. Adam Majata challenging. Ball says the central referee. Mr. Fajajo coming out and gathering looks for Dominic Boasi. Abdullah Conte lifting him up. Port seems to be a physical team, a physically battling team who wants to go hard for any ball, even if it means uprooting the foot of some players. Winning is the objective. It looks as though Jata wins a corner for Medina. which Lamin Cisse and Abdullah Conte are going into attack. So to Adama Jata, Abdul Jaji will be taking the resulting corner on the deep left of the field. Abdul Jaji placing the ball to his liking. With 31 minutes on the clock. Infringement there in the penalty area, and the referee ensuring that there is no infringement and everyone has to leave the back post. Conte pouring water in the field, in the goal post again. There was a sign of a good luck the last time. Malik Senghor guarded with push again. Switching play to Omar Job. Mobile Jaita does well to intercept. Running into the opponent's half and a free kick for Medina. Dukor and Mobile Jaita, they are having a battle too. Free kick for Medina. Dominic was disciplined. Let's place there. He wanted a card for both teams, for both players. But Bubail Jaita is in the booking of the central referee. Jaita to take. Delivering one delightfully into the penalty area. Beautifully headed out by GPA. And that's out for a throw. Abdul Jaju taken quickly to Boasi Dominic, who is now running into the penalty area, delivering with his weaker foot. Mustafa Jaju jumps, ball headed out by GPA. Foul clearing his line, but not the best of clearance. That will be out for a Medina throw. To be taken by Modu Sajo. Buba El Jati alongside. Buba will take the resulting throw, of course. Placing it well for Modu Sajo. Delivering to the near post, but Malik Samuel was there. Gotta be poised. Are now going down for Pete. For time delay, perhaps a tempo cooler too. Alex Senghor goes long. Khalifa Jallo still managing to stand firm. Lamin Cisse with a high boot there and a yellow card against Lamin Cisse. Free kick in favor of GPA. Tacticians. Even Basambal is in the communication from the back after a bit of a suspension there. Free kick for GPA. Free kick of an in-swinger. Delivered into the far post. Jumps, winning that first-time header. CD Keita controls. Mustafa Jaju controls now. Turning, looking for the run of landing Jata. At the right-hand side of the field, Jata goes long. Looks for Abdul Jaju. Jaju, but that was controlled there by Omar Jallo. Out for a GPA throw. To be taken by Khalifa Jallo on the deep left of the field. GPA leading by goals to nil thanks to Omar Jones. Early goal following a bit of a defensive hurler. Jata Adama wanting the ball back. CD Keita going all the way back to Abdullah Conte. Conte to Buba El Jaita. Jaita jinking past his marker, but Conte will clear his line. He just clear his line and out for a Medina throw. Jaita again, Buba. Throw for Medina. That's a heavy battle today. It's a game of immense battle. So it will be a game of who needs it more. Huge game. A game of high tempo. Jaita placing the ball to his liking again. Side from Wild Croc Football Academy in Katong, of course. Played for Serekunda in last year's second division. Long delivery into the penalty area. And Malik Senghor gathered again with poise and composed and calm for GPA. Switching play to Abdul Kaur. Call going long. Abdullah Conte having a tutorial. So to Buba El Jaite. All the way back to Juara. Juara switching play. Abdullah Conte bringing ball back in play to Mustafa Jaju. Jaju around the center circle. Keita coming in. Suleiman Fall wanting it for GPA. All the way back to Kaur. Kaur sending it long into Medina's half. Abdullah Conte had a tutor it, landing Jata bringing it down. Jata do Sidi Keita. Keita leading their communication there to Buba El Jaite. Jaita going long to Mustafa Jaju. Jaju wanted to connect Abdul Jaju. That was the target, of course. But Malik Senghor. That's for GPA. Was tempo killer. 37 minutes on the clock. 1-0. GPA leading. It goes long. Sidi Keita heading it down. Jom wanting it. Ball into the deep left for Omar Jallo. Jallo all the way back. Adama Jata picking up the loose balls. Looking to connect Modu Sajo. Dominic Boas running into the penalty area. But Jula Baswane touching it out for a Medina throw. Be taken by landing Jata quickly. Mustafa Jaju giving him options. Jata going all the way to the penalty area looking for Dominic Boasi. But Malik Senghor gathers and looks for Juara. His number 2, Winan Sumana Juara. Juara going long to Sonko. Jom was the target man. Abdullah Conte there. Jom turning into the penalty area still. And that is a beautiful goal. That is a wonderful goal for Omar Jom again. And GPA lead 2-0 at the back of football field. Omar Jom with another brilliant goal. And they have been scoring goals for fun. This time too with a wonder goal. Two goals for my job, 2 goals for Ports, 2-0 they lead. Looking to go long, looking for London Jata. Ball out for the post throw. Senghor to swap the call. Call to Jaju. Juara. Turning. That's for Boasi. Boada Majara to Mustafa Jaju. Jaju to Dominic Boasi. Who jumps. Lost that aerial battle there. Suleiman Fall does well. And John Jaju could not keep it in play. And Sidi Keita does well. Looking to go long. The core. For a GPA throw. It's a GPA throw. With 40 minutes on the clock. Still warming up. So to Buba Mane. And host of bodies warming up there. See the Keita working it out. Looks for Abdul Jaju. Jaju. And GPA now playing from the back. And that's a free kick for Mustafa Jaju. Free kick for Medina. You see the Keita is interested in to take. As we have 4 minutes of normal time to go. With GPA sublimely leading by 2 goals to nil. 2 brilliant goals from Omar Jom is the difference. The Ferry Boys on 30 points heading into 33. Long delivery into the penalty area. Lamin Sisse jumps. Ball cleared out by GPA. Mustafa Jaju bring it back to Abdul Jaju. Jaju had a good first time control. Sending it to the penalty area. Adam Majata jumps. Ball into the far post and GPA now clearing their line. The ball still not fully cleared. Fowler wanted to control, but Dominic Boissy having a totally. So to Adam Majata. Free kick for Medina in a very good position. See the Keita in again, running into attack. Mustafa Jaju this time look interested too. Medina have array of bodies warming up. Into that warming up department. Keita again placing the ball to his liking. This time not Buba El Jate from that position. Keita auto lob the ball. The goal will be important for the life of Medina here. Long delivery, Abdullah Conte jump. The offside flag was up for offside. This time to against Abdullah Conte. In favor of the Ferry Boys, GPA. Senghor Malik going long. Sidi Keita jumps. Omar Job winning that ball back. So to Lamin Sisse. Buba El Jati now going long, looking for Dominic Boissy. Boissy winning that ball back. Running into the penalty area. Brought down and wins a free kick for Medina. Sonko is down. For the 3 minutes on the clock. Free in a very good position. Boissy, it's okay to continue now. He's up on his feet. There will be 3 minutes to be added on in the first period. Free kick for Medina. taken by Dominic Boissy. It's a good free kick taker in Dominic. He came close to scoring last year against Sports at the Banjul football field. KG5, where his ball ricochet off the crossbar. Mustafa Jaju too is interested. Jaju has 3 goals to his name this season from a central midfield position. The whistle from the central referee is gone. This is better place for Dominic Boissy, of course. Boissy to take. He does take, but over the crossbar and out for a GPA goal kick. Mike Sengor to take the resulting goal kick for GPA. He goes long into Medina's territory. Adama Jata jumps. Ball headed down on the deep left of the field. Marjob wanting it and getting it. Sanko all the way back to Kor. Kor down to John Jaju. Jaju switching play. A bit of a heavy ball. And out for a Medina throw to be taken by Buba El Jaite. Jaite looks for Dominic. Abdullah Conte. Omar Job. Juara. Great combination there from GPA. Great ball movement. Omar Job. Back to Juara. Juara back to Jom. Boissy does well, but Jom still holding on to that ball. Jaju. All the way back to Julaba Swane. Swane. Landing Jata intercepts. Adama Jata to intercept. Sidi Keda to working it out. Looking for run of Abdul Kor. Who headed it back for Malik Sengor. And does he have time whistle? The league leaders leading by 2 goals to nil thanks to Omar Job's 2 goals. And another interesting 45 minutes of football to play for halftime. GPA 2, Medina nil. So far is the only difference, and the Ferry Boys at the moment of 33 points and a win today will give them an almighty confidence in their title charge. Elite alongside, of course, on goal difference too, but with the way GP are scoring goals, any team that match them on points, you'll be beaten by goals. That's scoring them for fun. And this would be 11 goals in 4 games as they did score 9 in 3. Job had a touch. Out for a throw for Medina on the deep right of the field to be taken by Landing Jata. Jata to take. He's going long. Great jump there. Sidi Keita controlling the ball down to Adama Jata. All the way back to Abdullah Conte. Conte spreading play to Buba El Jaite. Jaite to Adama Jata. Jata, great switch to Abdul Jaju, who jumps. Wonder header to Modu Sajo. Sajo could not keep it in play. That was kept by Omar Jallo there. But Abdul Jaju does well. Great delivery there, but not the best of deliveries. Mustafa Jaju bringing the ball back to in play. Julaba Swane heading it out. Sidi Keita jumps. Heading it down for Boissy, who was in an offside position. And that is a free kick for GPA. Still warming up. So to House of Silence, so to Hadim players who can do the damage in the second period. So Cor to take the resulting free kick for GPA. La Conte leading in that communication there. Cor to take. That was beautifully taken. Conte heading it down. Was looking for CD Keita. Mustafa Jaju. Play being switch. That was beautifully done. Great delivery. Lamin Cisse heading it out. Out for a GPA throw. Good job. Nandin Jata winning that ball. Free kick for Medina United. To be taken by Lamin Cisse. Keita to take the resulting ball. Luswa Abdou Jajo. That was walked away by Omar Jallo. Not for a throw. Abdou Jajo to take. Down to Landin Jata. Now running into the penalty area. Through post to Adama Jata. Mustafa Jaju coming in. Going for a delivery into the penalty area. Switching play to Landin Jata. Medina now you see on the deep channel. Delivery to the far post. Malik Senghor jumps and gathering again with poise. She's commanding goalkeeper in Malik Senghor. And wins every ball in that aerial channel. Pass on to the left. Conte down, out for a throw. Boasi spreading play. Julaba Swane. Modusaja was there. Juara miscues. Out for a Medina throw. To be taken by Buba El Jaite. In the deep left of the field. Jaite was looking for Boasi. Kor Abdu will clear his line and had a throw on that ball too. And a throw in for GPA. Boasi was working it out, and that will be made in a free kick to be taken by Buba El Jaite there. Buba El Jaite has Abdullah Conte and Lamin Cisse to connect, and those go to Abdullah Conte. Calm center half. Spreading play to Lamin Cisse. Out. Fetro. GPA for Khalifa Jallo to take. Jara to CD Keita. Lamin Cisse spreading play, looking for Abdou Jaju. Adama Jata heading it down to Landin Jata. Jata to CD Keita. Keita going long to Boasi Dominic. Heavy pass. Buba El Jaite does well. He tried to keep it in play and won a throw for Medina that was taken quickly by Jata to Dominic Boasi. Boasi now running into the penalty area. But Juara standing firm. GPA have another throw. Be taken by Malik Senghor. Senghor has called Angela Baswane on that defensive cover, but opting to go long. As Abdullah Conte touching it down. Sidi Keita, ball intercepted on his way by Omar Job. Try to jink past his marker, brought down there by Sidi Keita and wins a free kick. Omar Job, of course their go-to man is down. And a free kick for GPA in a very good position. Free kick. 20th standing behind the Abdullah Jata. So to foul. The whistle is gone. Long one. Omar Keita had to touch it. The topography of the field is not in the best condition, and a bouncing ball changes everything. So out for a GPA corner to be taken by Abdullah Jata. Jata have some tall, lanky players to connect. Head in there by Modou Sadio. Omar John bringing it back, and Omar Keita will watch it out for a Medina goal kick. While Jaite does well, looking for the run of Modou Sadio there, but Malik Senghor gathering again. He gathered with poise. Jaite Buba is out for another GPA throw. It's turning out to be a boring game now, a tactical one for GPA though, as any Timpo killer goes their way as they lead by a beautiful 2-0. Boy, the second one was sublime. And Omar Job, that was quite artistic from him.
Okay.
Out. Chelo Jallo and Omar Bojan preparing to come in. Medina's little magician. 6 assists to his name so far, with 3 goals, 9-goal contribution. Medina's go-to man, of course, as far as the goal contribution is concerned. Omar Bojan too, Medina's top scorer last season, also preparing to come in. 2 players who can make a difference. Another a creative genius, and another a super goal scorer who is making way. Abdul Jaji is making way for Selu Jallo, and Mustafa Jaji too making way. So a tactical masterclass possibly. So Modou Sadio will be occupying the middle of the park. Selu Jallo is in. Omar Bojang now going to the striking department. Modou Sadio will be in that central attacking role. Free kick for Medina. Marcialo. It's communication there. They're going long. Nadinjata touching it down. Sonko clearing it out. Abdullah Conte jumps. Lamin Sisse clearing his line too. Not the best of clearance. Bubail Jaita jumps. Ball back to Lamin Sisse, whose clearance was not the best, and out for a GPA corner, which Sleman Fall is interested. So to Ansumana Juara. Corner to be taken by Fall Sleman for GPA. Fall takes. The near post is the target. Red header from Abdul Kaur. 3-0 GPA. Wonderful delivery, delightful delivery, and super finish. The best day in the office for Medina. On 3-0 they lead, of course. There is minimal chance for recovery. Bojan brought down, free kick Medina. To be taken by Cielo Jallo. In a very good position. Cielo Jallo to take the resulting free kick. Jallo takes. Ball headed out. Still not fully cleared. Out for a Medina corner. Rashidi Keita is running into tech. This is turning out to be a statement victory for GPA in their title charge. Keita Sedu delivering to the near post. Senghor challenging with the goalie Malik Senghor, and he did have a very good hand to it. And free kick for GPA in their very own territory. Goal kick to be taken by Senghor Malik. As GPA leading 3-0 the Paga Football Park. A beautiful goal from Omar Job and Abdul Kaur are the difference so far. For a free kick for GPA in their territory with 15 minutes of normal time played, 60 minutes on the clock, 30 minutes of normal time to go. In football, it is never over until it is over. But GPA have a very strong wall in their back line. Sadio to drop. Like Conte jumps. Ball not fully cleared. Omar Jom wanting it. Modu Sadio chasing. Here comes Omar Jallo. Sadio winning it back to Landin Jata. Jata going long, looking for Omar Bojang, who jumps and won that header. See the Keta, Omar Bojang bringing it back. The pass been threading, Bubail Jata back pedaling. GPA have another chance. Into the penalty area, but Sidi Keta was back, winning that ball back. Looks for Selo Jallo. Well, Jetta going long. Malbojang Jones against Julaba Swane. Also preparing to come in, so to Hadim Gom, so to Buba Mane. The fifth substitution of the evening is done. Jetta Buba. Yellow Jallo going for the ball now. Trying to thread in a pass to Sidi Keita. Juara coming in. Sidi Keita was back to cover. Yellow Jallo. Selo Jallo was pushed on his way in for a Medina free kick. And then Jata back to CD Keita. A bit more of tempo now. Switching play to Boasi Dominic. Was overpowered there by foul. Foul going back. Boasi challenging there. To the deep right of the field. Juara going long. Omar Keita would gather, of course. He does gather, looks for Abdullah Conte. He has Sidi Keita, Adama Jata. All alongside. Boasi controls down delightfully. Running into the penalty area, looking for the run of Omar Bojan there. But Malik Senghor gathered. Substitution to be done now. Modu Sadio is making way for Haususane. Boasi is making way for Hadim Gom. And Sidi Keita too making way for Buba Mane. So it will be Adam Ajata, Selu Jallo and Buba Mane in that defensive cover. Wrong one. Ball switch. But Keita will watch it out. So a goal kick for Medina. Buba Mane will score 2 goals, first against Elite and then against Walidan. Last week at the Birkama Boxbar Mini Stadium, is entrusted the responsibility of bringing the FA Cup champions back into the title charge. Job. And then Jata does well. I mean, she's doing well now. Send the back down. Keita got it again with poise. When Cisse is down, Medina have done all of their substitution. Time is running out. 25 minutes of normal time to go. 20 on the clock. Keita to restart play for Medina. It goes long to Mane Buba. GPA clearing their line. Offside against Omar Bojang, who was in an offside position before they built up. Or was it a foul? Okay, that was a free kick. I I thought the initial call was an offside. But free kick to be taken by Selu Jallow. A similar position he assisted Adam Majata against Latrikunda on this ground few weeks ago. Can he have a repeat of that feat? The tall lanky Adam Majata is in the fray though. And Selu Jallow to take. Selu takes. This is not the best of balls from Selu Jallow. And Lamin Cisse is there. Also is the target man. Abdullah Conte was there too. Defender now leading the attacking cover. Great tackle. And that is a That's another dead ball for Medina. It will be a free kick. Free kick to be taken by Selu Jallow again. GPA preparing a substitution with Ibrahim Barrow to come in. Medina have a free kick in a very good position. Barrow to take. Selu Jallow de Arada. Waiting for the whistle of the central referee as he was trying to organize his penalty area. Jallow fanning swinger. Takes to the far post. Adam Majata was locking. And there's a free kick in favor of Malik Senghor. As there was a collision of heads between Malik the goalie and Medina's player, and he landed awkwardly there. A battle for the ball with Omar Bojang. And players leaving nothing to chance. And mind that for GPA is still down. John Chacho leading in the communication. Juara making way in Ansumana Juara had a good game. And GPA with a 3-goal advantage. An extended their goal count tomorrow. Malik Senghor is okay to continue. He landed awkwardly there, but he's all right. 20 minutes of normal time to go. 20 minutes to reduce the deficit. Oh, he collided with Adam Majata, not Umar Bojang. I beg your pardon. Call Abdul. Like Conte. Buma Mane. Mane controls. Was trying to go long. He this time control again too. Trading in a pass. Was looking for the run of Hadim Gom, but the ball cleared out fully by GPA. Conte all the way back to Omar Keita. Keita has Lamin Sisa, but will of course look to go long. Placing the ball of course to his liking. He does go long. All the way back to Kor, who is heading it out. Buba Mane had a great first touch to Buba El Jaite. Jaite back to Mane. Luciano tried to keep it in play. Marqueta backpedaling and having a grip on the ball, switching it to landing Jata. Jata has Adama Jata to connect, but Jata going long. John Jado heading it out. The former Jallo. Jallo want to get past his marker. Landing Jata standing firm. And that's out for a GPA free kick inside Medina's territory. Shoot to the far post. Marqueta Gadas. Going long to Buba Mane. Wanted to touch it to Buba El Jaite, but John Jaju intercepts. And Marqueta, the goalkeeper, ought to go long. Jaite to Buba Mane. Dominic Malbojan jumps all the way back to the center forward, the tall lanky Abdullah Jata, free kick for Medina to be taken by Adama Jata. Jata spreading play to landing Jata, the right full back. Landing, going long to Omar Bojan. Great tackle there by Jaju John. Shelo Jallo. Jallo to Buba Mane. Mane switching play to Buba El Jaita. GPA clear their line again. Medina probing. Time to send in those deliveries into the penalty area. Conte all the way back to Keita. Skipper par excellence. Keita. Touch to Omar Bojan. Was that aerial battle there? Buba Mane all the way back to the penalty area. Also Sane jumps, heading it down. Cleared out by Julaba Suane. Adama Jata down to Buba Mane. Mane down to Selu Jallo. Selu Jallo into the penalty area. Having a heavy tackle there. Bojan jumps. Free kick for Medina in a very good position for Selu Jallo. At the edge of the box. Julaba Suane. The skipper disagrees with the referee's call there. In his mind, he won the ball. But the whistle of the central referee was gone. Selu Jallo and Buba Mane behind the ball. Selu has placed the ball to his liking. Waiting for the whistle of the central referee. Skipper Malik Sengoro organizing his barrier in the best way possible. It's in a very good position for Medina's little magician, who has 6 assists to his name, 3 goals to his name, 9 goal contributions so far from Selu Jallo, one of which was a thunderbolt against Gunjur at the Nyamina football field. The whistle is gone, Selu, but beautifully guarded there by Malik Sengor. A wonderful, wonderful goalkeeper who times his position into perfection and guarded again with poise. Bojang pressing the goalie. Mali going long. Lames is back pedaling, heading it out to Buba El Jaite. Jaite spreading play. Barrow back to Kor. Call to Jaju. Jaju to Barrow for GPA. Kor switching play. Harim Gom intercepts. Buba El Jaite wants it. Out for a throw for Medina. Selu Jallo. Selu losses it there. Abdullah Conte out for Buba El Jaite. Conte. Cisse. Lamin Cisse does well. Julaba Suane backpedaling. Omar Bojan pressing with all his life. Hadim Gom also coming in now. Once he done gets it, Barrow to introduce Buba El Jaite for delivery from the far post. Heading out by the centre back. Also Sane leaving it out, touching it down to landing Jata. Selu Jallo alongside. Jata delivers. All the way to landing Jata again. Who is this time delivering with his best foot. Into the penalty area. Julaba Swan had a touch to it. The ball did hit the back of the net, but it won't count. As the whistle from the central referee was already up in there. The goalie is still down in Malik Senghor with 14 minutes of normal time to go, 76 on the clock. Senghor is still down receiving treatment. It's either he landed awkwardly or perhaps a time-wasting tactic from the goalie there. While Medina's midfield were gelling into the game now already. As Adam Ajata was beginning to lock it along Bouamane and Selu Jallo. Marjo, pitching it long. She's heading it out. Julaba Swan loses it. Umar Bojang wins a free kick for Medina. What's it? Urging them to be calm. Of course, London Jata now coming in. Medina have a last share of the position now. Switching play to the penalty area. Umar Bojan touching it down to Selu Jallo. He's twisting and turning at the edge of the box. Selu back to Adam Jata. Jata to House Sane. House delivers into the penalty area. Umar Bojan jumps. Lamin Sisa with Umar Job. Free kick for Medina again. Adam Jata. Selu Jallo to take. Supposed to deliver into the penalty area. He does deliver. But Malik Senghor gathering again. Conta is back to his position. Show to Lamin Sise. Another Majata. Core going long. Barrow. Bouamane presses. Barrow delivering into the penalty area. Ball was out for a throw. GPA preparing another double substitution again. With number 10 Mohamadi Kaur coming in, so to go around out. Double substitution or quadruple for substitution. Susane preparing for substitution at a go. Jata spreading play to Hadim Gom. Gom wants it. Twisting and turning. Bubayal Jari giving him options. The option never came. Switch play into the penalty area. Julaba Swan is standing firm. Free kick for Medina. Marjo will be making way. Goranda will be coming in. So to Sar, and also there are 21 in Seydou Sane. Quadruple of substitution at a go for GPA. And star player Umar Job, who scored 2 goals in the afternoon, is making way. Kor 3-0 the lead. Substitution, one more to go. Jaite Buba delivered into the penalty area. Jumping is Umar, and the goalie Malik Sengor again gathering for GPA as he goes long. Mamadi wants it. Mamadi Koro face to face with Abdullah Conte. Who's sitting in the steps. Barrow delivered into the penalty area. Not the best of deliveries, but he did find a way to his colleagues. Hausu Sane. Also wanted to connect Umar Bojang. And then Jata. Buamane back to Adama Jata. Substitution. Number 20 Umar Sonko coming out for Malik Sar. Sar goes long. Susane heading it down. So switching play in the Medina's territory. And this is bubbling out for a Medina goal kick to be taken by Omar Keita. Of course, Susana jumps down to Selu Jallo. And Sisa with a tackle, run the ball 100%. Down to Buba Mane. Mane to Buba El Jaite. Jaite delivers into the penalty area. Kor after Barrow. To Buba Mane. All the way back to Lamin Sise. Sise to landing Jata. Jata down to Mane. Sarwan says, Sar losing it there. Buba Mane into the penalty area. Malpoja was going for goal. And Malik Sengor gathering again with Poish for GPA. As his centre back was down to in Abdokor. All the way out for a Medina throw. Taken by Buba El Jaite with 85 minutes on the clock now. 5 minutes of normal time to go. Down to Adama Jata. Jata going long. And then Jata heading it down. So to Lamin Sise. Malpoja now coming into Hausu Sane. Hausu was going for goal. But there was an ambitious attempt there from Hausu Sane. Out for a goal kick. Long delivery. Adama Jata jumps. Notching a bit of pain there. Will be okay to continue. It's a fighter, Landon Jata, an immense warrior who doesn't miss any minute, and one who will wobble off even with pain. It's a 3 men outside. One into the penalty area. Adim Gom. Amin Sise. It's a card for Saïdou Sané, and justifiably the cards are for them. Said the gaffer for GPA, justifiably so. With few minutes of normal time to go in the second period. Keita Tex was going for goal. Malik Sengol clearing his line. Out for a Medina throw. Shelu Jallo, Marbojang, Bubael Jaite, delivering to the penalty area for Lyman Cisse. Takes at the center referee, out for a GPA goal kick. GPA have a man down. Senghor with the ball for GPA. Majata winning that header. Bubael Jaite bringing it out. Shelu Jallo over jump there. Buba Mane keeping a play for Adam Majata. GPA leading by 2-0. Medina on Wednesday face SAU United at the Late Usman Saho football field. Bojang out for a corner. To be taken by Hadim Gom, rolling it through for Bubael Jaite. Jaite delivering to the penalty area. Ball cleared out by Kor. Barrow wants it. Mamadi Kor was in that attacking third. Landon Jada closing that available space. He had a bit of space there, and Lamin Cisse was already back. To a man to help. Sar. Down to Barrow. Barrow could not keep it in play for GPA. Out for GPA throw. There'll be an additional time of 6 minutes. That's right. There was so much time wastage. Oh, that will go for more. In fact, but 6 is all right, considering the scoreline. And then Jata worked out by Omar Jallo all the way out over the perimeter fence. Out for a Medina throw. We're taken by Landon Jata. Off for Omar Bojan. Adam Jata heading it on the air. Touching it down for Jata. Jaju. Down. Jalo no se pen Bubael Jaite there. Scramble 5 seconds. GPA for the dying stages of the game. Adama Jata winning it back, but lost instantly there for Kor, who is back into the penalty area. Kor, good opportunity there for the number 23, who is some goal and now and couldn't make it count. Now to London Jata. Jata running into GPS half now. Had him gone all the way back to Selu Jallo. Jallo to Selu. Had him gone, had a quick interchange there. Buba Mane, what a touch to Omar Bojang. Buba El Jaite was going for goal all by himself. And that's out for a goal kick. Malek Senghor to restart play again for GPA as they're comfortably leading by 3 goals to nil. 2 quick fire goals in the first period and 1 belting header from Kor in the second half is the difference. Comfortable lead. Jata jumps. Julaba Swane heading it out. So to Barrow. So to Sar. Free kick. Advantage pulse. Omar Jallo. Down to Gorandao. Susana was back. Visibly, let's play central referee there. After that, some will fight from the head coach of wanting a foul. If the referee in the world will want to have an authority over his game, rightly so. Ball into the penalty area. And then Jata going for a bicycle kick. And Cesar. GPA 12. John Jaju out for a GPA throw. Omar Jallo, the 17, or Khalifa Jallo, the rather, to take. Selu Jallo heading it out. Selu wants it. It's trying to turn. Well, Jata. Get to Abdullah Conte. Conte to Hadim Gom, who's now running into the penalty area. Gom touching it down to Bojang. Free kick Medina. With exactly a minute to go. For what is the most staggering scoreline Medina have received so far. But that's the league for you. Even the most informed teams in the world receive staggering scorelines. And it is how they pick themselves up now, how the Medina faithful pick themselves up. A Harviness encounter against SO is what matters. This game is in past, it's in the history. And still over 18 games to fight for in the division. With 1 game in the first round to go, 17 in the second round to go. There is still an almighty opportunity of achieving their objective in climbing to the top, in going to the top tier of Gambian football. Is understanding that football there are lose. Of course, this is a high margin, a game they have prepared for so well. But it's time to regroup, fight as a team again and go for the next one. And that is the final whistle. GPA going on 33 points, winning by 3 goals to nil full time. GPA 3, Medina nil.